That's how you win holiday, is be planned and ready to go. It's the people that try to juice it at the end usually end up blowing cash. There's no need to blow cash unless you have a cash tree. I don't. You still got to be frugal with it. Building off the topic we just in the previous video you saw where it talks about where to put your energy. Now let's talk about when to put your energy. The best plan is to get ready for holiday ahead of time. Get your content plan done ahead of time. So, typically in a cycle, you probably get your budgets probably around March. You start getting into April, May, you start talking about what could be all the different bells and whistles that you'd like to do. You start getting into May, June, July, you start talking about, all right, you probably start looking at different vendors or internally you look at different teams to start providing their plans or their ideas. So by the time you hit July, you've inked it. Boom. Yes, this is what we're going to do. August, September should be about implementation, right? Taking ideas and turning them into activity. By the end of September, you need to start putting things in flight, whether you're buying paid media, display, or any of the programmatic buys. You're getting your campaigns built on like an SEM campaign through Google AdWords or Bing or wherever it is you choose. By the time October hits, that's go time. And so a lot of people ask, what is there stuff you can do in the middle of holiday season? If planned right, nothing. Maybe look at, bolstering some gift guides, maybe look at, possibly some content opportunities on some specific publishers that you may or may not have relationships with. I know we at CSP, we have relationships with a lot of PMPs out there where we can place content for folks. So those can be some in-flights. But as far as things going on your website, if it's not broke, don't mess with it. Let holiday go through. Now, if it's broke, fix it before holiday. But don't try to think you can go in there and juice the results by some quick little tactics that happen. The main thing is what you can do externally to help build awareness that you've got good stuff going on, whether that be through PR, traditional PR, digital PR. Here's where social really comes into play, and it can push out content that you have. But when you start messing with your website, specifically in an SEO capacity, during holiday, you are running a sizable risk. So think about what things you can do outside that drive traffic to the website versus altering the website in which to gain traffic. In spirit of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, most e-commerce shops have what's called a war room. Larger e-commerce shops will have like literally a dedicated room in the building where IT is, categories there, product marketing's in there, and everyone's in there looking. The war room is about uptime, making sure that you are staying up on top. You don't have any downtime. The loads that are being put on the website, are they maintaining? Is our redundancy backed up to where in case we crash the website? I've seen it happen. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people crash their website during holiday, and then they have to quickly throw another version back up. Some KPIs I'd be keeping an eye on. I'd be keeping on my external traffic drivers in your paid media. What are happening to cost per clicks? Keep an eye on that. Obviously, with more competition, it's still an auction, right? You're still trying to bid for that right position. Be active in your bid management daily, almost hourly. From a analytics perspective, keep an eye on real-time data. And if you have GA4, there's a beautiful overview. Keep an eye on what activity is actually happening on that website. What are key pages that they're looking at? Load time, the website. Make sure you have that up. Always check in load time. People are buying stuff now on their phone. I mean, anymore, you can take this thing and swipe it like it's a credit card. So the phone is going to be very key. Mobile commerce. If you're doing any mobile commerce, is it active? Is it live? Are the links working? I would be running link tracking to make sure it found any broken link that ever existed. So that war room is really about stability. As you go into your busy season, do you have a place and are you looking at the stability of that website? Because you're probably on a code freeze, and if you're not, you should be. No one should be in there messing with code unless it breaks. If it breaks, fix it. We're all getting ready for Christmas. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not even Thanksgiving. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw Christmas stuff up before Halloween. So think about that for a moment. There's already Christmas presents before Halloween. Well, that's buying behavior. That's generating buying behavior. Getting ahead, and there's all these pre-Black Fridays and pre-holiday this and pre-holiday that. People are already starting to plan what they want. Some people have already purchased. I've purchased out of my kids, 2 of my kids are already purchased for, and it is November 7th. Some people don't wait for the sales. How do you have a presence there? A real good tactic that we use here a lot and we recommend to our clients is align paid search and SEO together. Really play that game well. If you own that position from an SEO perspective, back down on your bidding. If you don't own that spot specifically from an SEO perspective, jack up your bidding. On top of that, start to optimize where you're sending your paid traffic so you can affect quality score. Quality score is almost always forgotten about, and I don't know why. Because if you do it right and you do increase quality score, cost per click goes down, impression share goes up, now you're getting more traffic for less money. That to me sounds like a viable plan. So as you get in there, start making sure that you've got everything dialed in. Is all your SEO releases done before code freeze? Is SEO and SEM, are the 2 teams talking? If they're not, get them talking. If you've got 2 agencies, make sure they're talking. Frankly, in my opinion, they should have been talking in July and getting together their holiday plans. But that doesn't always happen that way, right? The reality comes in is that there's still a business to run. You've still got things that happen in different seasons, depending on what your business is. But making sure you get ahead, that's how you win holiday, is be planned and ready to go. It's the people that try to juice it at the end usually end up blowing cash. There's no need to blow cash. Unless you have a cash tree, you still got to be frugal with it.